What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today has finally come. Today's the day we're going to separate our nannies and we are going to put them in breeding pastures. So it's finally kicking off breeding season. We've had some pretty good weather, and today is the day to turn them loose, and we're looking forward to having kids in January. So it's early morning. Joe's got all the goats caught, and we're going to do some separating, pick out who's going to go with who, and we'll film it and take you guys along and show you the bucks, kind of who they're getting and what we're doing. We had to separate Megawatt and Blue's Thunder. Blue's Thunder is going to stay in this small little paddock right over here, and he's getting a small group of does. And then Megawatt is going to go in a pasture we call the south pasture. So BT is going to go in this pasture right over here. I don't know if you can see it. We're going to go in here and pick out some does and kind of split them up in different groups, and then we'll go over to my house. I've got 15 over there we're bringing over here to get bred. We're going to hook onto the trailer, and we'll load them up and bring them over here and put them in different pastures with different bucks. All right, so let's take a look at these does while we got them up close. Joe's got him a list, and we're going to go through that list. Some of these does in here are BT daughters, so we'll point that out, and they will for sure be with Megawatt.
It's so hard to work. Big deal, dude. Yo, look at this here.
Yeah.
I got all these are, I'm gonna put a check mark. You know, I got BT Dreaming over with Megawatt, but Calico's going to BT. We'll just run a few in here. I can put this one out right now.
Is she going with
BT.
BT? All right, let's turn her out with BT.
Watch this gauge here.
I'll stay right here while you walk her out.
Got PGA in. A handful in here.
So we're going to put a Megawatt pin right here and keep BTs. We'll kick them out over here behind us because BT's in this pasture behind me. So it'll make it a little bit easier in sorting. And then once we get them sorted, which is a lot going on, once we get them sorted, Megawatt and his group will go into that pasture back there. How's it going so far?
It's fine.
It's hot.
It's hot out here for sure.
All right, so we finally come up with a little system. It's kind of chaotic at first, finding something that works, and I had to put the cameras down. I had one tied up to the fence, and on the time lapse you'll see that. You've seen that. But what we're doing now is we're running them in here in small little groups, and then we're pinning them off. BT's group is right over here, right out there. Putting Megawatts in here, and then once we get these separated, you can see Megawatt right there. Once we get these separated, we'll put them in their own little pasture. But here's how we've been doing it, just kind of grabbing a goat. Joe's got a paper, and it's got them where they're going with what bucks. So we'll run these out, put them in with the little group they're in, and they'll go into Megawatts.
I got the gate.
All right, so what we're doing now is we kind of got the main bunch. We got a few goats back here that we got to cut out. All right, this is the last group we're gonna work in here. You can see this group right here, we're gonna get worked, and then we'll separate them into the 3 groups.
Come on, goaties. Come on, goaties. Come on.
All right, so we're down to the last 4. Separating these out. So these 4 are BT daughters. I'll show them to you. These are the ones that's going to the sale in Oklahoma that we sent their paperwork in, got them registered several months back, and we sent the paperwork to the sale to get them in the catalog. But let me show you these right here. These are 4 BT daughters. We're going to expose them to megawatt. So these right here, these are kind of some of our hand selected ones that we bred from last year. Some of these crosses in here will be crossed again. They are proven crosses. We're gonna put these in with megawatt. They'll be exposed before the sale. The sale's in September. All right, so I got my other camera out. My GoPro battery is going low. I've got to get some more batteries for it so I don't run into that problem. But here I'm gonna show you megawatts group. So it's a pretty good group of does. Some of these are first timers, like I was saying. Some of these are BT daughters that were crossing for the first time. So let's get a look at them, and then we'll kick them out in their pasture. How many do you think's in here?
I don't know.
Quite a few.
Try to count them.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 23 is what I'm counting.
He's the only one that don't want to go.
We got megawatt in his little paddock. Got his group. I think I counted 23. We still got BTs over there. He's going in another pasture. But I got to go to my house, load up some nannies that we've had over there for a while. So we're gonna hop in the truck. Let's go get the does. So that's Blue Thunder. He's a young buck, and we've got a handful, 6 or so, picked out for him. We're gonna go pull them 6 out. If you'll notice, he's white with blue. He's a BT son. So we're going to, we got a few grays and blues in there to put with him. Just give him a handful of nannies this year, see what he does. We're gonna try to push them in that corner. Maybe they'll go out there. There they go. I think they're heading in the right direction. It's pretty warm, but I got the trailer hooked up. We're fixing to go over to my house. What we're going to do, the plan over here is to pin them, and you'll see how good these does look. They've been on that nutritional flush for a couple weeks now, so they look really good and healthy. So I'm going to pull them in the catch pin. separate them. We'll put the front or back with each buck we're going to choose for the does. So let's go over there and get them done and try to get this taken care of, get this wrapped up. Alright, so I got a little feed for these guys right here. Should be pretty simple. They're following me. So let me throw some feed in this little trough. They should follow me in here and we'll have these guys caught.
Hey, 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 hey.
Got him caught, got him in this little bitty pen right here. We're going to sort them out in groups, whoever they're going with, BT or megawatt. There's a couple of BT daughters in here, so of course they'll go with megawatt, but let's get in here and I'll get to cutting them out for Joe and we'll put them in the front and the back and separate them.
You ready?
Yeah.
Don't let them run by you.
I won't. We are dropping the last group off. Alright guys, I'm going to close this video out. We got a lot done in a short amount of time with me and Joe. Just moving them goats around and separating the pastures and getting the bucks in where they need to be. So I'm going to close this video out. I hope you guys like it. If you would, do me a favor, smash the like button. That helps the videos out. And subscribe to the channel if you're not. Stay up with what we got going on by ringing the notification bell. But I'll catch you guys on the next one.